I'm Mark Callan, Mr. Saltwater Tank, coming to you on behalf of SaltwaterAquarium.com. Today is a different type of Mr. Saltwater Tank Reacts show, because today I'm reacting to the news that my 450-gallon reef is coming down. Now, if you haven't heard the news, why am I tearing down this tank? Well, the only good reason to tear down a reef tank, because I'm upgrading. That's right, a bigger tank. Now, those of you that have followed me for a while, I know what you're thinking. He's moving again. Nope, negative, not moving. Done that, not doing that. Now, we did look at moving, but we decided it didn't make sense, so we're staying put. Now, I'm not moving, we're just simply adding on to the house. And the only reason to add on to a house is to make more room for a bigger saltwater tank. So, add on to the house, get a bigger tank, therefore, this tank has to go down. Its days are numbered. It's got about 13 days left before the new owner comes and buys it and hauls it away. So its days are numbered. Part of me is happy and part of me is sad. That's what I'm going to talk to you about today. First, I'm absolutely thrilled that my tank isn't getting taken down and then parted out. It's going to be picked up, put down in a local fish store, and set up again so it can continue to show off. And it's going to get a lot more attention and hopefully delight a lot more potential reef keepers, get people into the hobby, and excite some young minds as well, because it's going to be in a public location. Part of me is thinking, what the heck are you doing? I'm tearing down this tank in a way in its prime. I started this tank with dry rock and dry sand and absolutely nothing in it. Now it's getting to the point where it looks grown in, the SPS are doing well, the LPS are doing well, slow growing corals like Fabias actually have enough mass in them that they look like something, so why in the heck would I tear it down? Well, certainly there's the upgrade reason, but the other thing that I'm looking forward to, despite them tearing it down at its peak, is that I'm getting to get to take things from client builds that I've seen and done along the way that I go, I want that for my tank. Now I get to integrate all those things and put them into my new build. And I get to try out some new stuff as well. So yeah, the tank's coming down at its peak. And you know what? Sometimes that's a great way to go. There's nothing worse than tearing down a saltwater tank because everything crashed and now you're going to move it or you're going to get out of the hobby. So it's doing well. I'm excited it's going to go to its new home and continue to show off. Certainly I'll miss seeing grown-in corals sitting by the tank at night and getting to relax at it. But hey, it's a clean slate. I get to begin again. Certainly I'm happy I'm getting a bigger tank. Everybody loves a bigger tank. Now in my case, I'm going from a 450-gallon tank to an 832-gallon tank, which is one of the big reasons that it's worth upgrading a saltwater tank. You don't want to go from a 450 to a 500. That's kind of like, okay, yep, all right, whatever. So if you're going to do an upgrade, make sure your upgrade is worthwhile. So I figured 450 gallons to 832, that's about double. That seems like a good upgrade. Am I looking forward to the actual teardown process? Not really. Here's the thing about tearing down a saltwater tank. It's not a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, it takes longer than you think, and it's pretty dang physical. When you're done with it, you're completely wiped out. Now luckily in this case, someone's coming to pick it up, bring all the instruments, things that they need to tear it down. I get to help as opposed to me having to tear it down, package it up, and then transport it to someone. So part of me is happy and part of me is sad on that regard. But the actual teardown process, not the most fun thing in the world. When this tank comes down, it's going to give me a chance to get rid of some things that I haven't liked for a while. For example, 2 fish in my tank that have caused me some headaches. One is the splendid dottyback. He has bullied some other fish, he's probably killed some other fish as well, and I'm never going to catch him by trying to net him or trap him. He's not going to get anywhere close to a trap. But when I tear down the tank and then you drain the ocean, that's the best time to catch a fish in your tank because they got nowhere to go. The other fish that's going to come out and not go into the new tank is the orange spot goby. He kills my Midas blenny, which is my daughter's favorite fish, so he's got to go. I'll miss Mr. Grumps. He's a lot of fun with his uptown freeze got frown, what are you looking at kind of fish. But I like the Midas blenny better, so Mr. Grumps got to go. Other fish that aren't going to make the move, Harlequin tusk is going to a client. I've enjoyed my tusk, but I miss my shrimp and my starfish, other creepy crawlies in the tank. So he's going to go to a very special client of mine, and Cross-Ash Trigger is going to move to a new client as well. Client of mine has wanted one for a while. We haven't quite found the right specimen because usually they come in very big. He's going to go to a new home here in Nashville, which is cool because I'll still get to visit that guy, but he won't make the move to the new tank. So when you drain the ocean, it's a great time to remove fish that you've been wanting to get out of your tank. And of course, if you do get them out of your tank, be kind to them, don't flush them, find a good home for them. There's likely someone that would love to have it and enjoy that fish in their tank. In a way, tearing down this tank is bittersweet. I'm certainly looking forward to the upgrade, and I've come a long way with this system. So yeah, I'll miss it, and at the same time, it's a good storybook. Speaking of storybooks, one thing I'm definitely going to do on the new system that I did not do enough of on this tank is take progress photos. I did not take photos along the way like I'm always encouraging you guys and gals to do. As I was looking back on the photos, I have one from day 1, and then about a month in, 6 months in, and then it seems to jump forward to like 2 years in. So the new tank, I'm setting a reminder once a month, take a photo, even if it's with my smartphone, take a photo of the tank so I can see how it's maturing. It makes for a fun storybook, allows you to look back and go, oh yeah, I remember when that coral was that small. Now it's this big. And then here's the thing, when your coral start getting 6 inches to 8 inches, when they grow to 10 inches, they don't seem like they've grown that much. By taking photos, you can compare and go, here's when I took that photo, here's when I took this photo, here's the growth of the coral. Oh yeah, they actually are growing. My final thought on the 450-gallon teardown is that, yeah, I'm gonna miss this system. Every tank that I've had, I've remembered a piece of it that I really loved, and this was the first tank that I've ever had a chance to have a fish room. Now, it's not the ideal fish room because of that slanted roof, but still, I got to have a fish room. And let me tell you, fish rooms are absolutely great. Once you have one, you'll never go back. So yeah, the new tank is definitely gonna have a fish room. So this will be my first big boy tank, so to speak, and the first one that I got to have something very enjoyable that I'm absolutely gonna put on every tank that I ever have from now on, which is a fish room. So thanks for the memories, 450. We've got about 2 weeks left with one another, and then it's time for you to go to a new home, delight some other people, make a new owner absolutely happy, and then it's on to the 832 build. I'm Mark Callan, Mr. Saltwater Tank, coming to you on behalf of SaltwaterAquarium.com. I'll catch you in the next episode. How's it going, old friend?